imagining what colors you might like to see, and letting those blossoms fall too, as they're doing. Sometimes it looks like snow. And if you're ready, let it come down. Letting yourself spin a little here, and switching over to the other side. Getting strong into your left foot this time. Hands are on hips. We come up on the toes of our right foot, turning them out to the side. Having a good focal point, coming up. When you're ready, hands come to heart. And then hands go. Good job. We got this. Lots of beautiful trees here at St. Bartholomew's, that's for sure. There's one really waving in the back, I see. All right, and then letting it come down. Once again, warming up here with some spins from side to side. Remembering this is a speed you set, whether you want to move it fast or slow. That's your option for this. We're always working on balance here at Faith in Yoga, and I like to pull in some things you can do to help keep your brain and your thoughts strong too. And this move that we're going to do next has significance for the Easter season as well. The moves are cross, side, and then when we're doing that really good, up and down. So if you want to come to stillness with your spinning, we're going to start just by kind of marching our feet here, moving up and down. And when we got that feet going really good, let's do just a little bit longer. This is also something to do while you're cooking or there's a commercial on. So you got your feet going good. So we're going to have our arms out by our side. So it's cross, side. Just think that. Cross, side. 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 A little bit more. Cross, side. Cross, side. Cross, side. Get ready. Cross, side, up, down. 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 Good job. Give yourself a hand. And as you're doing this, the cross, the side of Jesus, the ups of Easter, and the down of the sadness of the crucifixion. So that's a little pull together. Cross, side, up, down. We got it. Okay, grab your blocks. We're going to work on our balance a little bit here. We're going to start by putting the block in front of us and then standing beside of it. And we're going to step over and back, over and back, and two more times, over and back, over and back. This time, keep your hands and prayer arms, and be very careful. If you don't feel that this isn't right for you, you just put your hands down and do what's right for you. But step over and back, over and back. Okay, and you let your hands down. We're going to set it up just so it's a little bit higher. And the same thing. When you're ready, no prayer hands this time. We're just going to simply step over and back. Over and back. Over We're going to set it to the highest point. Please be careful, and if you're not ready for this, keep it at a point that's ready for you. It's going to feel different in your legs, I promise. Step up and over. Step up and over. Step up and over. Up. And one last time. Okay, good. And once again, let yourself do a little bit of spinning. Put your block back to the side here. We're going to let ourselves come into chair pose. Which chair pose do you want to be? Feet about hip distance apart. Just want to bend your knees and let yourself sit back into an imaginary chair. Engage your legs. When you're ready, arms come up. That's good. Being strong here. Distributing the weight throughout your feet. Take a breath in and out. And another breath in and out. When you come out, go swoosh back and then swish up. And we're going to move right into our wave, swishing down. Swoosh. Coming back up. Swishing back. Coming back up. Swishing back. Coming back up. Swishing back. Back up. Swishing back. And 5 more times. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ending with a big whoosh up. And ta-da, you're in mountain pose. So stretch up, realign, look up. Let your fingertips come together. Interlace your fingers. Pull them up here by your ears. Take a lean to the left. Coming back up again. Taking a lean to the right. Coming back up, if your back allows it, a baby back bend. Gaze looks up. And then back to center. Unlace your fingers. Let them come back down beside you, nice and slow. Notice that recirculation of blood from your arms, that tingling sensation, and give them a little shake. Ah, good. Arms come out by your side. We're going to take the left arm, come over here to this right elbow, and pull it across our chest. And give those fingers a shake. Holding it here, feeling that in your shoulder. And then letting it open up. Arms are wide again. Take them back a little farther to open up your heart if your body allows it. And then sending that other arm over to grab the opposite elbow, pulling it across, giving it a little wave here. Taking a breath in and out. Another breath in and out. And then bringing it back again with this wide open. Setting your arms into cactus arms. Setting your feet so they're out, toes are wide apart, about 2 to 3 feet apart. We're in goalpost position here. We're going to take a turn at the waist to the left. And then back to center. And then to the opposite side. Back to center. We're going to shoot those arms up for star pose. Gaze looks up. Bring those hands together into prayer hands. Take a breath in and out. Another breath in and out. Relax your hands by the side. taking your left foot, turning it so it's pointing towards your mat, bending into that left knee, and allowing your arms to come out to warrior two arms. Checking in with that back arm. Is it as high as the front one? And looking out over the front. Leaning into that. Good job. Lean into that a little bit more. And now allowing that right hand to come back to the thigh, turning that left thumb up and reaching it up. Reverse warrior. And then returning it back down. Right arm comes back up. And we're going to take that left foot, point it forward, and switch out. Leaning into that right knee for warrior two. Checking in with that back arm again. Leaning in. Turning that right thumb up. Bringing the other one back to your thigh. Gaze looks up. And then returning back to warrior two. Looking good, everybody. Looking good. Leaning into it. And now allowing those arms to come down. Turning your toes forward, so both toes are facing forward. Bringing those arms up once again into the star. Gaze looks up, fingers are wide. Bringing hands together. Prayer arms are lifted. Taking a breath in and out. And now moving to the back of your mat. Once again, letting yourself have a few spins here. As we take a forward fold down. Once again, letting our head hang heavy. Walking these fingers around to the side of your ankle and holding on here. Maybe you bend into that knee. Taking a breath in and out. And then moving over to the other side. Taking a breath in here and out. And once again, maybe you really kind of bend down there. Maybe you really loosened up. And then coming down, hands touch the mat. We let ourselves go forward into downward dog. Stretching out here. One more time, pedaling those feet. And then we're going to shift forward into high plank. And we're going to hold this plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let your knees come to the mat. And friends, we're going to do a child's pose. It's been a workout. Let your toes come together, knees open up. Let yourself sit back. Option to do your prayer hands for child's pose. Taking a moment, taking a breath in and out. And another breath in and out. Taking a little break. And when you feel ready, bringing yourself down so your belly's lined on your mat. Bringing your hands back so they're underneath your underarms. Taking a sniff breath here. And then using your nose to push away a pretend carrot as you lift yourself up using your back muscles for cobra. Looking to the right, looking to the left, back to center, and once again, push back to child's pose. And then letting yourself come out of child's pose and coming back to a supine position on the mat. And I'll meet you there in just a moment here. Giving yourself a whole body stretch. Stretching from fingertips to toe tips. And then bringing hands on your belly, bending the knees, letting them come. Feet flat on the mat, knees are bent, and let your knees go inward. On the cobbler, we take them out. On this position, we're going to let our knees come together here. And just give yourself a moment here. In and down. Fred is recovering from his mitral valve surgery, and he's doing very well, but we call it light duty. So Fred, you're on light duty. Would you please dim the lights? Taking another deep breath in here, and out. Another breath in, and out. Letting your knees come so they're just bent here, keeping the left one bent, but lifting the right ankle on top of the left knee, making a number 4. Taking a breath in here and out. And a breath in and out. And then when you feel ready, switching out to your other side. And placing that ankle on the knee so it gets a good stretch. And while you're preparing for Savasana, give yourself a pat in the back, on the shoulder for coming out today to share in this time for yoga, for giving yourself permission to take the time to learn new ways to help your brain and balance and movement and breathing. Faith is coming up here during your Savasana. I'm going to share a devotional with you at this time together in fellowship and movement. When you feel ready, you can replace your leg and let yourself move into a comfortable position and check in from head to toe. Are there any places where you feel you need a little more movement and stretching? And then let yourself relax into your mat. Reflect back on your prefix RE word. And I'm going to lower the music and share the devotional with you. The scripture for this devotion comes from Psalm 19, verses 4 through 6. And the devotion itself is called Awakening the Sun. What a heavenly home God has set for the sun, shining in the superdome of the sky. See how he leaves his celestial chamber each morning, radiant as a bridegroom ready for his wedding, like a day-breaking champion eager to run his course. He rises on one horizon, completing his circuit on the other, warming lives and lands with his heat. If you can bring to mind a beautiful sunrise, a sunset that you've seen recently, I know there's been many, many, many beautiful artistic scapes painted by God with morning sunlight. April is a gorgeous time of the year in the northern region of the world. Snow is melting, buds are opening, and the earth appears to be coming back to life after a deep slumber. Just as we appreciate the beauty of the season, God has a fine eye for loveliness too. He is the ultimate painter, creating a beautiful canvas all over the world as it awakes. He wants each of us to be embraced in the warmth of the sun as we are reminded of the warmth of his warmth and love. God has a fine eye for loveliness too. He is the ultimate painter, creating a beautiful canvas all over the world as it awakens. No matter where you are, he wants each of us to be embraced in the warmth of the sun as we are reminded of his warmth and love. A reminder for all of us, look up, turn your face toward the sun, let its warmth come over you. God is working in all things, even through the sunshine. Just as its light touches every corner of the earth, the Lord is working in every area of your life. Allow him to do his work in you today. Take time to notice the ways in which he is touching you with his warm embrace. Allowing yourself to have a little movement. Maybe you start in your head and work your way down, and then turning from one side or the other into the position of the dreaming child. And then when you feel ready, coming up into an easy seated position. Taking a breath in through the nose And exhaling, letting your chin come to chest. Next inhalation as you get those muffin fingertips ready. Breathing up as our hands reach up. Fingertips connect. Exhaling, bringing them down into prayer hands and praying with me. Gracious God, thank you for this creation and this special time of year, this beautiful season of springtime. Help us each and every one embrace the warmth of your love and your creation and appreciate the beauty everywhere. And together we say, Amen. Well, special thanks to Aaron Porter to coming out today and recording this for the St. Bartholomew's YouTube website. And a special thank you to Pat, Sean, Judy, Jerry, and Fred for participating in today's yoga class. So I'll see you next month. Have a wonderful April. Bye-bye.